Hello, it's Caroline at For the Love of Crochet, and I have quite a few things to share with you today. I have some amigurumi that I have finished up, as well as I did finish one of my longtime whips, kind of, and a couple of sewing projects. Really excited. Now, if you're new here, Cassandra at Craftably Ever After and I team up and we do a collab called Hooking Up with Books. And Hooking Up with Books is just a collaboration we do with all of you if you enjoy reading and crocheting. Basically, we read this book. We've been reading it for the past 2 months, and then we're going to showcase it on the 15th of everyone's project and why we picked that project to crochet to go along with that book. It's really fun and very vaguely based. You don't even have to read to do it if you just want to look at the colors of the cover of a book or read or watch the movie, which a lot of the books we pick are turned into movies. But anyway, thankfully the stress is off. I did pick a pattern. I'm halfway there, so I shall be ready for the 15th for the big reveal. And before I forget, Cassandra and I put up a post on our community tab for you to vote for the next book. So go do that now so that we can have it ready to start on the 15th as soon as the big reveal is done and we can announce the winning book. We are still going to read The Marsh King's Daughter, but we wanted to give you more opportunity to participate and vote for the next book. So I'll put The Marsh King up in the next poll. The next one. All right, let's get on to what I made this week. This is a sweet little bear pattern. Look at how cute that is. Oh, she's so cute. She is like a little mama bear. Oh, her skirt can't be tossed up in the air without, her skirt flying up. She is so darling. This is a Cassandra pattern at Craftably Ever After, but I believe only very few people were able to purchase this before she took it off, and I thankfully got one. But it will come out, and as soon as it does, I will make a post saying, and I'm sure Craftably Ever After will put an announcement when it comes back out. She is so darling. So I was able to use up a lot of scrap yarns, and this is using TL Yarn Crafts aubergine color, which is half wool and half acrylic, I believe. So it's kind of a purple. Has some very mahogany tones, but it's called aubergine. Such a beautiful color for a bear. She has just this hint of beautiful color in her. And then these are all Hobby Lobby discontinued yarns. Love it, love it, love it. Even the skirt. I was undetermined on what I would like to do with the skirt, try something different or make her a sewn skirt, but I ended up just doing the grass skirt. It is very darling. So this is called Sorbet Bear, I believe. The Sorbet Bear pattern not quite available yet, but it's coming again. And I did Cassandra's eye tutorial. Such beautiful eyes for amigurumi. It is such a wonderful thing to be able to make eyes and not need Etsy. No, and not need safety eyes. It's such a relief to be able to, I have some yarn or some thread, I can whip up some eyes. Or if you forget to put them in, or your safety eyes are not being cooperative, there we go. So this is a great little pattern. Now this next little amigurumi I made, it is bunny season, and I'm getting requested to make bunnies. So this one is my next one. She's so pretty. Oh, she's so cute. So again, I used Cassandra's eye tutorial, but I tried to do a more dramatic drop in the eyelash. Very darling. I wanted to see if I could do it on Bernette blanket yarn, and I did. Only I used yarn instead of a thread to do the eyes. Lovely, 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 and so soft. So I got requested to make this pink bunny. Remember this bunny not so long ago. This is the Bernette blanket yarn that is first generation, very stiff and microfibery type, and had such, I mean, this pattern was awesome and easy to make. But I don't like Bernette blanket. This is new generation Bernette blanket. So I made it in pink. They requested it in pink, but I have made it in this blue. Okay, so I made that bunny, which was super cute. But I had originally made it in velvet. And I do love it. And I did show a part of it. And look what a different little face it makes. Look at the difference in face. This is velvet and this is Bernette, the new generation Bernette blanket. I love this little chubbiness of it. Now, I did do the nose part a little better than I did on this one. The face shaping. Oh, it's just so cute. But I need to use a smaller yarn next time. It was a little too spacey for me. Very soft. I do like how this is a lot more cushion, more cushion, easy to hold. This one's a little more firm. And this Bernette blanket is so firm. It's so firm. I'm squeezing hard. It's really tough. It's like microfiber. Look at those ears, don't even move. This one, look. And this one. See? That Bernette blanket. But this is so cute. I love this pattern. It's so easy because all the limbs are crocheted in minus the ears. You just add afterwards. Okay, so that is all my amigurumi. Now, if you saw my latest whip video, I put out all my whips. And one of those whips was this. This is a free pattern available, and I can link it again down below. But it also has just a little bit of addition to it. Oh, it is so cute. So it is officially finished. It is officially finished. I'll have to put a picture. That was the added addition. I have framed it now, and all I need to do is actually quilt it. So it is done. So pretty. I'm so excited. This is my very first quilt ever, and I have been bitten by the quilt bug. I loved making this. Which leads me to my next whip. And it's on my whip wall. There it is. Here's my whip wall. So I put up a new tablecloth as my whip wall so I can see it. And you are just able to see things so much better up here. So in this little raccoon with the trash cans, he's making this little debut on my quilt quite often. So I want to make sure that I switch it up. When I have it on here, I can easily see where I want to put things. And then here is the lion. So if you're new here, my husband bought me this Tula Pink fabric that is, this one was my favorite, my absolute favorite. I also have this pink bunny one that I wanted to use, but I was just gonna like, actually even this pink fabric is making the raccoons pop more than the lions. But I'm a newbie, so now I know. And oh, I just love it. I love this square. So here is my new quilt in the making. It's a 3-yard quilt, but I am slowly making it a 5 maybe yard quilt because I keep adding fabric. So this originally was supposed to be the raccoon fabric. I won't go into it, but just know that this is Tula Pink fabric and this is Tula Pink fabric. This is a grunge. The turquoise is a grunge. I tell you, no matter what, I cannot stay away from turquoise. It just calls to me. Okay, so that pattern came from this book, and you can actually get quite a few patterns from these. They're called The Magic of 3-Yard Quilts, although these patterns, you cannot make a mistake in your cutting. When she says 3-yard quilts, she uses up every bit of that 3-yard quilt. So if you make a wrong cut or you do something that you shouldn't have done, chances are it's going to become a 4-yard quilt. So here's all the designs on this one. Very cool. It says 8 magical designs written for 3 sizes of quilts. So she even will make it to where you can not only design it as a twin topper, a queen, or a king topper. So you can add to the pattern. She gives you everything you need to know to go bigger. The pattern I am making is called Allure. And the red squares are what my raccoons are, and the big square is what my lions are. And then I also picked up this one, which is 3-yard quilts for kids, meaning the designs may be more cutesy toward a child's blanket. So here we have some checkers and rose, and then also some cat figures, dog figures, dinosaurs, and lots of fun type of designs that will appeal to cute little fabrics. But you don't have to make it that way, of course. So that my pattern is coming from that book, and I have been bitten by the quilt bug. So, and then having that design wall with a tablecloth that has that flannel backing on the back has made it so much easier to see things clearly and maybe change colors that or do things differently that I hadn't thought of before. So I really, really love having it. And then when I'm sitting back here in my crochet corner and I just have that view of that wall, and then being that my sewing station is right here, my cutting and my ironing, cutting, I can just look at the wall and, I can just go. It's so nice. I really love it. I really love having it. If you don't have a design wall, if you quilt, get a tablecloth, throw it up on the wall. It is awesome. Okay, so if you have not voted for the Hooking Up with Books, please go down to the community tabs. You can even vote twice, once on Cassandra's. I believe Cassandra will also post the community tab as well as my community tab. And I shall see you again soon. Bye.